Hey everybody, it's Never. I'm here up on top of some freaky mountain in Pandaria to battle... Okay, so here's the shrine. There's the thing I'm at. To battle the thundering Pandaren Spirit. Now this is the best strategy I've seen for it on how to do it, and I'm going to show that to you right now. So what we've got is a Rapana Whelk, which is just a snail, because they've got really good speed or something, which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Then we've got the Dark Moon Zeppelin, who is amazing, and then we've got some pet that you're trying to level up. I'm going to make sure and put on my safari hat, if you have one, because that's really handy, and use a XP sausage if you've got one, but if you don't, that's okay, not a big deal. So, you want your abilities on 1, 1, 1 for the Whelk, and 1, 2, 2 for the Zeppelin, then it does not matter for the others. So let's make sure they're all full health, and then we're going to go and talk to the Pandaren Spirit and tell him we want to fight him. There's a bug in the game right now where if you click someone, see, sometimes it doesn't bring... Oh, you see how that goes away? Sometimes it does that. I saw a thread on it, and Blizzard says they know about it, and they hope to fix it soon. I really hope that's true. So we're going to start off with the snail. The first thing we're going to do is use dive. If dive misses, then we're just going to start over. But it didn't miss. Look how hard it hit him. Okay, next is acidic goo. And we're going to spit our goo at him in his face. And then ooze touch until the Pandaren Earth Spirit is dead. He's kind of like a Pandaren Moss Spirit right now because of how green he is. Throwing those stupid rocks. Alright, now he's dead. And so then... we've still got a little bit we can do. So we're going to do acidic goo again. And then try and get some hits off, but probably not going to happen for too many hits. Just keep on hitting him. Okay, there we go. He's finally dead. I don't really like the snail very much. So next, we're going to bring out our Dark Moon Zeppelin. They're just going to shoot missiles at this thing's face. Lots of them. Shoot the missiles. One more should do it. Oh, everybody's turning green in this match. Kind of like the orcs when they turn green from drinking the demon blood. That's not actually... put on my lore hat. Actually, the thing that turned the orcs green was being around the fell magic all the time. It wasn't the demon blood. That just made them crazy. So, the first thing we're going to do is missile this mouse, and then we're going to throw up decoy. Because decoy is going to block that little burrow he just did. And then we're going to shoot him in the face with missiles until he has less than 620 health. Because then explode will kill him just fine. So one more missile should do it. Alright, one more missile would finish him off, but just to show you how great this strategy is, now we're going to explode. Don't worry. He's a robot, so he comes back and then he's... Oh, well, look at that. And now that they're both dead, all of the XP goes to the carry pet. And look at all that XP. That's wonderful. And so now we turn in our quest, and we get this little bag of happiness. Let's see if we get... Okay, well, that is terrible. I have like 1,000,000 of these. So, that's how to beat the Thundering Pandaren Spirit. There's a little bit of RNG to it. If dive misses, you might as well just restart at the beginning. And then you could get unlucky with a few missile misses at the end, but I'd say this strategy works for me about 90% of the time. There's another Pandaren Spirit not very far from here. And I might use TV magic to fast forward over to him. It's the Burning Pandaren Spirit. He's right up here. You just fly to him. You can do all these other guys on the way. But since this one is about the Pandaren Spirits, I thought we'd just go straight to him. Okay, so we're nearly there. One thing that you should know is there is currently a bugged achievement for pet battles that makes life a lot easier. So as you're leveling your pet battle stuff up, you will be doing parts of this. This is complete all the pet battle daily quests in a single day. When I did it, I did a bunch of them the first day I went through it because I already had a decent set of 25 pets, level 25 pets. And then I went back to say, okay, I'm going to do the longest day because I was homesick from work. And so I went through and did about half of them, and then I got the achievement. So it seems like it doesn't actually reset what you've done when it goes over to another day. And those were like 2 weeks apart when I did the first of them, and then I went and tried to do it again. So it might be easier to get this now. I would get it done before they fix that, because this achievement's a real pain if you actually have to do it properly. So for this guy, we're going to want to get our Anubisaf idol out, and he's going to want 1, 2, 1. And we want the electrified razor tooth, and he wants 1, 2, and 1. And then it doesn't matter for the carry pet. So we're going to go and get his little quest and talk to him and tell him I want to kick the crap out of him. So this is pretty easy. The Anubisaf idol is just so good. He's really kind of super OP. So we're going to use our crush first and then immediately go into stone skin. And then we're just going to crush until this thing dies. Because this thing's really not that strong. Just punch him in the face. Keep on going. I kind of wish this could happen a little faster because it does seem to take a while. In the face! Alright, so the next thing is the Pandaren Fire Spirit's going to come out. We're not going to have any of his OP nonsense with whichever of these he does first. So we're going to Deflection. Deflection is awesome because it goes first no matter what, except for I think against Surge. And so you can block anything even if you're late. So right after Deflection, we're going to switch over to an Electrified Razor Tooth. And then we're going to do his sweet little combo. The first thing we do is Rip, which applies a bleed. Look at him go. And then this move is the best move ever. Blood in the water. It just hits like a truck, and it always hits if you're bleeding. So look at him bleed. And then Devour means that we're going to eat him. And, oh, okay, you get a bunch of health if you actually kill him with Devour, but since the tick of Rip killed him, then we didn't get the health. But that's okay. So we're still just going to do the same thing. We're going to go and do Rip. And the reason he did another move is because Devour is a 2-round move. So Rip and then Blood in the Water. It's really rare not to survive this long. So Blood in the Water, and then usually you're done. So next thing you do is you want to switch to the carry pet. If you switch to the carry pet when a pet dies, you can then immediately switch back, and you'd be able to do this with a level 1 if it wasn't for the fact that that tornado's going around and hitting stuff. So as long as you got about 500 health, you'll survive the tornado hits pretty certainly. So once you get Stone Skin up on your Anubisaf idol, this thing can't even hurt you. So you just do that first, and then now we can laugh at him and just punch him in the face until he dies. Face! Okay, one more. Watch, I'll miss this one and it won't even be dramatic at all. We're gonna punch him in the face. Yes. Punched him in the face. And look at all that XP. Not quite as much, but it was still pretty good. And he's level 25 now, so we can carry a different pet. So here we go. Let's see what we get. Roll the dice. And... gross. Alright, so that was the Pandaren Water Spirit. Or Fire Spirit. That was the Fire Spirit. So now, it's time to go find the Water Spirit. Okay, so for the Water Spirit... somebody's here. Somebody's fighting the Water Spirit right now. So for the Water Spirit, we want... I use the Cenarian Hatchling. Just about any good flying pet will work. He just needs to have liftoff. And any carry pet, they've got to have about 500 health. Otherwise, they're going to die. And then you want... I use the Water Spirit because I've already got it. Any good water thing with dive will probably work pretty well. So figure out what you want, but dive and lift off are the important ones, and it's good if they are flying with flying abilities and water with water abilities, and then your carry pet. So same old deal. We're just gonna talk to him, get his quest, and fight time. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit him with Peck or any decent non-cooldown flying ability. We're going to use it twice, because then what happens is we're going to avoid both Whirlpool and his dive. You just want to make sure if you're flying, then you're fast, and so you're going to be faster than him. We dodge both of those bullets, and now we're going to hit him in the face. And you can do what you like the next turn, just make sure you hit him once, and this way we'll kill him before he gets to use Pump. And he's dead. And so now we're just going to use our regular flying ability against this guy until he's dead. We're probably not going to get a chance to use liftoff, but if you do, hooray. Oh noes, here comes this tidal wave is why your carry pet's got to have some health or he'll die. What happens right there is sometimes your flyer will die, and if he does, then whenever that thing dies, then you're going to switch to your carry pet and then switch to your water pet. Just to show you how to handle that, it doesn't really matter. So if I'm still on my flyer, I've got liftoff, which is the important thing, because I want to have that available. I'm going to go ahead and switch now as if that had died, just to show you what you need to be able to do. Because all he's going to do is put up a bunch of these, a couple round later, something dies abilities. So we're going to switch down to the water pet as if the flyer had died. You can carry on with the flyer if you want to. The important thing is that you make sure you can use an avoidance ability on this next round here. When these have when these two things have one round left, then you want to use dive so that they miss you. So he's gonna miss, and then we're gonna punch him in the face with Whirlpool and with dive at the same time. Works really cool, and just about any water ability is gonna be strong against him because he's actually an elemental. It's really foolish of him, actually. So now he's dead. Hooray, that's all it took. And you'll see how strong a flyer can be against this whole entire team. So we turn in the quest and see if we got anything good. Oh look, another Pandaren Water Spirit. As if I didn't have enough of those. Okay, so we're here at the Pandaren Air Spirit. He looks like a weird, freaky bird thing. We're going to use dragons. So it doesn't really matter which dragon you use for the first one. This is some trial and error. Something that has magic abilities is going to be the best because they're going to hit that thing really hard. And I carry pet. So right now I'm using the Sprite Darter Hatchling with 2, 1, 1. And then Crominius with his bite. It's 1, 1, 2, which is his super powerful combination. So we're going to let us talk to him. Then we're going to start the fight. See how strong we are against him now. This thing is a real menace. So we're going to get Moonfire off, which is going to wreck his day. And he's going to do that Cocoon Strike next. So I'm just going to waste an Arcane Blast on him, because it's just going to break him right out of that thing. And then I'm just going to keep on using Arcane Blast until I blow his face off. Alright, here we go. Arcane Blast. Look at that, how strong it is. I love it. Alright, here comes a Dragonkin thing. So he's got some mean stuff to use, but you really just kind of burst him down until you can manage to kill him. And it's okay if your Sprite Dart or Hatchling dies during this fight, but you want to get this guy pretty low. I could be using dodge. Probably should use dodge on that round because he had the extra dragon damage, but it's not a big deal at this point. Switch to the carry pet. If the carry pet's a decently high level, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to refresh Moonfire or something if you want to. But you don't have to do that. You'll probably still make it without it. Then we're going to get Crominius out. Don't waste Howl on this guy. You want to save it because you need to do it first turn next time. And then we're just going to use this really standard combo with Crominius as soon as this guy comes out. We're going to Howl. We're going to bite him in the face. Bite in the face. And then we're going to use our laser to blow the dickens out of this guy. There he goes. Ta-da! And tons of XP for our carry pet. Hooray. Let's see if we got anything cool from the little present package. Oh my goodness, I got a Pandaren Spirit, which I already had. But that's okay. Get a lot of Pandaren Spirits. So anyway, that is how you defeat all of the Pandaren Spirits of different things. And thank you for watching. And if you like the video, please like it, which is a tautology. And please subscribe and tell your friends so that they can enjoy the magic of Pandaria and pets and stuff like that. And okay, thanks, bye.